to Henson para sa knockout game dito sa Commissioner's Cup. At ito po ang kupunan ng Gordon's Gin. Kanina natawag na ang San Miguel Beer and we're all set go dito sa ating Ikaw Ako matchup live at the Cuneta Astrodome. Yan po ang starting unit ng dalawang kupunan. Interestingly, walang pagbabago para sa San Miguel Beer. Nelson Asaitono staying out para sa kupunan ni Ron Jacobs. Samantalang sa Gordon's Gin, si Bal David is starting out at ang kanyang kasama sa likod si Vince Season. Ang ating mga referees De Leon, Tangonan and Benji Chua.
Partner, interesting that Nelson Asaitono is starting in this game. At alam po natin ito si Nelson, mayroong konting injury no, sa kanyang kanan na tuhod.
At ang unang tira mula kay Freddy Abuda, mid ng rebound si Jeff Ward. Chris King takes his 3-point shot, wala. And that may just set up the theme of this game, Kinito, yung 3-point shooting ng Gordon's Gin at yung inside play ng San Miguel Beer.
Well, one thing, both teams only had one attempt at the basket. At saka si Chris King tumili siya sa labas. That is something I'm sure San Miguel Beer would rather have Chris King do. Not play inside and take the shot from outside.
Ito po yung
nabura nila yung tira ni Nelson Asaitono. Blue behind us.
Si Chris King hindi kilala pagdating sa kanyang depensa, only averaging 1.1 blocks per game. Subalit ngayon nagpapakita ng gilas, only 2 seconds of shot clock. Rosella throws up a prayer.
Again, the problem with that offensive formation of San Miguel Beer. Nelson Asaitono hogging ball, taking too long to release and pass the ball. Yun ang na-anticipate natin. Single coverage, Jeff Ward defensively on Marlo Aquino.
Itong dalawang koponan na to, Kinito, takatlong or tagalawang tira pero wala pa rin puntos pagdating sa ating scoreboard. And obviously both teams feeling a little bit of the pressure right now.
I think so. There's a lot at stake. At gaya sinabi natin kanina, it's like a game 10 of a best of 7 championship series. Only one attempt for both sides.
A championship series by itself, and si Dudut Jaworski, ang tinatawag nilang lucky charm ni Coach Sonny Jaworski, suffering from butterfingers that time. Sarado po, 10 minuto ang ilalaro sa ating first quarter. No scores in the book. Sonny Jaworski in the sideline with his intense self.
This point is settled down because eto si Jeff Ward trying to be assertive in offense, but hindi niya tira yun.
He's got to hustle back. Aquino, masyadong malakas yung alley-oop play ni Bal David. Abuda, nasa apante si Mustre, natapik ni Bal David, and he will be called for the first foul of the game.
Partner, tumakbo ang San Miguel Beer. That's something that's unlike San Miguel Beer. But they had the opportunity to run the break. At ang natin dito si Mike Mustre is a fast break finisher.
Alam mo, minabanggit ka sa akin before the game, Kinito, yung sinasabi mong bagamat itong San Miguel Beer has been known for its defense and low-scoring games, in their last several games dito sa semifinals, they have scored big.
That's right. Noli na po na natin, in the last 3 wins of San Miguel Beer dito sa semifinals, ang kanilang offensive average has risen to 98 points a game. And that's a very big jump considering that in their first 6 wins sa eliminations, ang average nila only 3. I think one reason behind that is that, number one, they are able to break the game open early so that they can score a lot of points towards the end game. No? And number two, they let their defense take the heart out of the offense of the opposing team.
Well, right now, it depends na. Nakikita mo naman yan. Apal na sapal ni Jafar. Si Chris King and San Miguel Beer showing its teeth early on defense. There is a foul, however, called laban kay Mike Mustre sa ilalim. At si Ron Jacobs napatindig sa tawag na yon. And so si Chris King pupunta sa free throw line para sa dalawang free throws. Gordon's Gin, mga kaibigan, has been a team that has been up and down dito sa ating Commissioner's Cup, Kinito, but they've strung up 3 straight wins to get to this position.
That's right. Ever since Dudut Jaworski came back into the starting lineup, yan ang tinatawag nila lucky charm. Gordon's Gin has not lost 3 straight wins. Tama ang sinabi mo, Noli, no? At si Chris King scoring from the free throw line, and partner, a big block by Jeff Ward.
Yes.
Kanina nakita natin si Ron Jacobs was complaining about the call, but he should be happy that Jeff Ward was able to rub out that attempt of Chris King from the field.
Nasa ilalim, kanina si Mustre, mintis ang tira, Asaitono with an offensive rebound, put back, papasok yan. And so ang ating talaan, mga kaibigan, abante ang San Miguel Beer ng dalawa, 4-2, 9 minutes remaining dito sa ating first quarter.
Partner, grabe ang lundag ni Nelson Agartono in that
Yes.
play. It looks like his knee is no longer hurting.
Neither is,
Nakaploy lang yun ang San Miguel. Ewan ko lang, ha?
well, neither is his hand hurting today. Nakakuha siya ng agaw doon sa pasa sa loob kay Marlo Aquino. Si Olsen Rosella nagbanggit sa ating mga pahayagan. He's ready to play 48 minutes kung kakailanganin. And obviously, he's gonna be a big group factor dito sa laro ng San Miguel Beer. Jeff Ward from the side. Maigse. Rebound, scramble. Makukuha ni Dodot. And he protects that ball.
Partner, it's interesting that si Chris King is taking on Abuda on defense. At alam natin si Abuda is not a big scorer. Yan ang outside shot. Yan ang outside shot ng Gordon Steen. Hindi pumasok.
And this crowd is just going wild dito po sa Cuneta Astrodome. Bagamat hindi hating-hati ang Cuneta Astrodome, meron bahagi na San Miguel. Still predominantly, itong crowd na to ay Gordon's Gin. And there's a foul given up by, or no foul. Medyo nakarinig tayo ng pito. And a good pass inside. Freddy Abuda banks one in. And look at Ron Jacobs.
Partner, there was contact on Nelson Agartono in that attempted drive. Walang tawag. It looks like the referees are out here to make the players play.
Oo.
I think they will allow contact in this game so long as it is incidental contact yung tinatawag natin, no harm, no foul. At alam nila, this is a pressure game and they will let the players play this game out. Let's hope consistent
Yun.
yung mga tawag ng referee, no? Because if they will allow contact in the first period, dapat they should allow contact in the next 3 periods as well. Consistency lang. Yan ang hinaharap natin sa mga referees.
At yan din ang iniiling ng karamihan. Inside pass, hindi inaasahan ni Jaworski. Rosella, siyang nauuna. Tumigil, tumira, wala. Tapik ni Bal David, napunta kay Mike Mustre, and they will set it up.
Partner, Olsen Rosella could have gone in for a possible layup. He pulled up for a shot. Not a good decision on his part.
Karamihan dito sa mga manalarong ito, ngayon lang nakakaramdam, ika nga ng ganitong klaseng pressure. Rosella, Mustre, Abuda have not really been in that kind of situation. Pero si Rosella living up to expectations, getting his first 2 points of the game.
Partner, interesting that Gordon Gin is now doubling on Jeff Ward down low, and that opens up Olsen Rosella for the penetration or the jumper because Bal David is the man who's doubling up on Jeff at low post. Yan ang offensive rebound. And the mistake of Marlo Aquino, he put the ball on the floor.
Sinausaw pa, ika nga. At tuloy, napanis ang kanilang play. 8-2, 6-point lead para San Miguel Beer. 6.5 remaining. First quarter, Asaitono goes all the way. What a move! Masyadong acrobatic. Bal David ngayon. Bal David goes up, and no! Rebound, mapupulot ni Bal David pa rin. One more time, Jeff.
Partner, yan ang tinatawag natin hustle play. Bal David making things happen for Gordon Gin. At alam natin ito si Bal David celebrated his birthday kahapon.
Ganun ba?
Belated happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bal. Paano naman kami ni Kinito? Sabi niya siguro, manalo muna kami
Oo, tama.
ng playoff.
And that will be the perfect birthday gift for Bal David.
Ooh, ang hirap ng tirong yon. Jeff Ward underneath sa harap ni Marlo Aquino. At si Jeff Ward ngayon, meron na pong 2 puntos inside pass. Chris King missing that shot. Asaitono hustling. Abante ang San Miguel Beer ng 6 na puntos. 5:37 remaining in the first.
Ang ganda ng tulungan ng San Miguel Beer sa loob. Foiling that attempt of Chris King from the inside. Ito, si Jeff Ward has been very assertive on offense.
He will pick up a foul.
Partner
Doon sa
ito
kanyang
si Jeff
pag-drive.
Ward, taking a look at his scoring stats sa second conference. His highest output was 28 points in the elimination.
We have a timeout. Philippines, ito po sa loob ng Cuneta Astrodome. At ang ating sudden death game, San Miguel Beer laban sa Gordon's Gin. Ang ating full score, 10-4, abante ang Beermen ng 6 na puntos. As we take a look at, Senator Gerson Alvarez, mga kaibigan. Bisita natin dito, napakaraming bituin muli na nasa loob ng Cuneta Astrodome, and why not? This is a championship series within a championship series. Ika nga kung maating pwedeng tawagin na ganyan. Si Jeff Ward making 1 out of 2. Chairman Zar Avendaño ng PBA Board of Governors ng Miguel Beer din, watching this game very intently.
Partner, punong-puno tayo dito. And take a look at the turnovers. I think,
Baliktad ba yun?
baliktad na tayo.
Baliktad rin natin.
Baliktad rin natin siguro.
Samantala, illegal D ang tinawag sa San Miguel Beer. Alam mo, siguro more than anything, itong dalawang koponan were really a little bit parang gigil nung first few minutes. Kaya bumaba ang score. Lalong-lalo ng Gordon's Gin, ano?
Well, okay, here's a major substitution on the part of Coach. Papalitan si Dodo Jaworski at now in the phrase, what continuously attacking the defense of Jaworski. Ayan din natin kanina, no?
Yes.
Nung si Chris King, very difficult to stop kung meron na siyang position sa loob.
Oo.
Kanya dapat yung depensa ng San Miguel must push him outside and take away his comfort zone.
Tutuunan natin ang pansin yan. Yung matchup ni Chris King at ni Buda. Samantala, Jeff Ward, very active on offense, pero that time pinilit niya ang tira laban kay Marlo Aquino. Bounce pass, hindi na tanganan ni Noli Locsin at makakaroon na naman ng turnover ang Gordon's Gin dito.
Pero maganda ang ginawa ni Marlo Aquino in the last play, no? Because there was no double team on Jeff Ward. Ang nangyayari kasi sa Gordon that they are on Jeff Ward, but what if it just been Coach Robert Ward, just single coverage, Jeff Ward.
Mike Moosler still can't buy a basket. 5 po ang abante ng San Miguel Beer. Baldabit tuloy-tuloy sa basket. Rebound, labanan. Jeff Ward, tinapik kay Nelson Asaitono. Rosella ngayon na may dala. 4 minutes and 5 remaining. Freddy Abuda, jump shot from the side. Alang San Miguel Beer, balik sa pito. Ang kanilang abante, under 4 minutes to play. Ito sa first quarter.
Partner, maganda yung pase ni Olsen Rosella. And in the last game of San Miguel Beer, that they won over Shell, Rosella played 48 total minutes.
Yung nga nabanggit natin, he is ready to play. Well, certainly si Chris King will be playing 48 minutes kung kanyang, if he can help it. Dahil talaga naman kailangan. Yan po ang ating tamang numero dating sa turnovers ngayon. Gordon's Gin, way ahead pagdating sa turnovers. Hindi magandang sinyalis yan.
Well, 17.9 turnover average for Gordon's Gin. At ang San Miguel has to go.
Merry Christmas!
Nakakagulat.
Mukhang binigyan ng dalawa lamang.
2-point shot.
Abanda yun, kinito. Kaya medyo masarap na Christmas present yun. Samantala, si Noli Locsin, dinahan sa laki, dinahan sa lakas. And he gets the basket.
Okay,
kasama pang foul.
Physical play ni Noli Locsin. Partner, again, yung nangyari sa San Miguel Beer, shot clock was ring out on them because Nelson Asaitono tends to hug the ball. And ito naman yung tira ni Noli.
Wala po si Shaquille.
And when they couldn't control, someone was wide open underneath and it was not a San Miguel Beer player. Yung kung minsan nangyayari kung
may unang team foul din ng San Miguel Beer. Let me remind you, ang mananalo po ngayong Cup Finals. And interestingly, kinita itong dalawang cup na ito have met Alaska in 1994 and 1996 Governor of the Penalties.
Does he have a preference kung sino ang laro nito? Hindi, both of them are ikitasabi niya.
Oo. Inside pass, Alvarez.
And pinagawa.
Bart, 16 seconds sa kanilang shot. Bart misses the shot.
Beautiful block, yes. Good help defense by Marlo King. Ito na si Chris King. Ito kanyang layup. And 2 points. Coast-to-coast drive.
At abante na ang Gordon's Gin sa unang pagkakataon. 22 to 28 minutes remaining dito sa ating second quarter.
Partner, deafening silence on the part of San Miguel Beer's offense. And for Gordon's Gin, nandiyan na si Pido Horencio and he's combining forces with JV Gayoso. At yung drop-off pass, may foul. Sineset up ng San Miguel Beer si Jeff Ward, pero si Jeff Ward is not able to deliver the points. Maski na malapit na siya sa basket.
Kaya si Marlo Aquino tatanggap ng kanyang second personal foul. San Miguel Beer kinito is not by.
Ang pinapakita against Jeff Ward.
Art de la Cruz, yeah. Narinig niya yung ating pagbati at unang 2 puntos mula sa taga-Hagunoy, Bulacan. At tapla po muli ang ating talaan, 22 all, 7 and 39 remaining in the second quarter.
Ito si Chris King, nasa labas. It's one-on-one coverage. Hinahanap niya yung low post player.
Noli Locsin, nonchalantly taking that shot. And he gets it.
At sabi ni Noli Locsin, kung hindi nyo i-challenge yung aking perimeter shot, if you won't extend your defense, titira na lang ako. He didn't even have to lift his feet up for that shot.
Halos 50% ang shooting ni Locsin mula sa labas. De la Cruz, siya na naman. Mintis, rebound ni Chris King. Uy, nagawa ni Bang Alvarez. Laban kay Gayoso. And there's gonna be a blocking foul laban kay JV Gayoso. Talagang si Alvarez nagpapakamatay. It's a play na to. What a move. Watch his steal first. Una agaw. And then the acrobatic shot from Mr. Excitement. Humiga sa ere.
Alam mo, you know, that's a tough call to make because mukha yatang planted yung dalawang paa ni JV Gayoso. Let's take a look at it again.
From another angle.
Could have been an offensive call against Bong Alvarez, depending on what angle you take a look at. Huh?
The referee Benji Chua was nasa baseline that time. Alvarez with his first free throw.
Well, actually, ito si Bong Alvarez did make his move sideways. Pero si JV Gayoso looked like he had good position because nag-initiate ng contact si Alvarez. Well,
yan ang
either or situation, yeah.
Yan ang semis average ni Bong Alvarez. Kinito si Bong Alvarez has really stepped up para sa San Miguel Beer. And that's one reason kaya sila nandito sa posisyon na to.
23 points by Bong Alvarez in the last San Miguel game against Formula Shell.
Yes. Abante ang Gordons dyan ng isa, 24 to 23. 10 saglit sa kanilang shot clock. Gayoso nasa labas pa rin. He goes inside, scoots in and gets the layup.
Partner, what made that play possible was Wilmer Ong bringing out Jeff Ward. Kanya si Jeff Ward hindi nakahabol and play help defense. Nasa labas siya because Wilmer Ong was bringing him out. And that opens the lane for the penetrators of Gordon's Gym.
Palabas si Art de la Cruz. Aba, dalawa na yan. 4 points in the game para kay Art de la Cruz.
Ito, pinibilisan na naman ng Gordon's Gym ang laro.
Mabilis ang inbound ng mga nakadilaw.
Wide open na naman sa loob.
Doxy na bitawan ng bola. Napunta kay Olsen Rosella. Another turnover forced against Gordon's Gym. 6 na minuto, 13 saglit po dito sa ating second quarter.
Getting slow down game once more by San Miguel Beer. It's Noli Locsin on Jeff Ward. Of course, Marlo Aquino is taking his rest on the bench.
At magkakaroon ng illegal defense laban sa Gordon's Gym. Unang tawag lamang yan sa Boers. Pito Orencio also in the game. Malaking bituin yan para sa Gordon's Gym. Remember, he scored 8 triples against Santa Lucia. Record-tying 8 triples. And now a couple of substitutions. Si Benny Cheng seeing action for the first time. At si Freddy Abuda babalik sa lineup ng San Miguel Beer. Pinulta naman niya si Ives Dignadice.
Maganda ang pacing ng both coaches, no?
Yung balasa,
Jacobs.
no?
Oo, maganda. They're always keeping fresh men on the floor.
Alvarez laban kay Gayoso. Coming out of a screen. Maraming oras sa kanilang shot clock. Alvarez challenges the defense. Hindi pumasok ang kanyang layup. Alvarez picks up his own. Miss. Oh! Muntik naman pumasok yan. And there's gonna be a loose ball foul laban kay Wilmer Ong.
And Alvarez was in mid-air. Bumagsak siya. Medyo...
Alam ko kung saan nanggagaling ito si Mr. Excitement, but he's certainly pumped up for this game.
Video Home Appliances.
Muli po nagagala kaming makasama kayo, Pilipinas. Watch this play again. Si Mr. Excitement, nabulabog doon sa kanyang tira, but he comes out here trying to get the offensive rebound. At yun ang konting paglabas ng baywang nitong si Wilmer Ong. Kinito.
Matindi yung pagbagsak ni Bong Alvarez. And ito po ang ating field goal story in the second quarter so far. San Miguel Beer shooting a very poor 20%. Ito na si Alvarez.
Abuda takes a jumper. Uy, talagang very steady si Freddy Abuda. Para kay Ron Jacobs, si Abuda ngayon may 6 na puntos na. 4 na nagawa niya nung first. And his first 2 points in the second quarter. And dalawa, and Samar native continues to play well para kay Ron Jacobs.
Yeah, this is Freddy Abuda. He's in his 5th year in the pros. He previously played for Pure Food.
Yes.
And he's being given a chance by Coach Ron Jacobs to show what he can do. Not only offensively, but defensively. Ang career average ni Abuda is less than 4 points. Actually, 3.5 points a game.
At may foul si Freddy Abuda sa pagsaksak ni Chris King. That will only be the second team foul ng San Miguel Beer. Nasa penalty na ang Gordon's Gin with 5:07 remaining dito sa ating second quarter. Chris King, inside pass. Easy shot para kay Chris King.
And that's a beautiful execution of a play. Chris King, again, getting inside position. You will not be able to deny him that shot kung nasa loob na si Chris King in scoring position.
Nabulabog ang play ng San Miguel Beer. Harencio may dala ngayon. Nasa likod niya si Alvarez. Almost stolen. Benny Cheng. He will take this jumper. Matapang yan, batang yan, and he will get it. And the Mapua Cardinal, former Mapua Cardinal, gets on the board. At 3 po ang abante ng Gordon's Gin. This is the biggest lead ng Gordon's Gin. 4 na minuto, 24 na saglit. Ang nalalabi sa second quarter. Jeff Ward, he has been very silent. Hacked, hammered, and smothered inside. At may tatawagan ng foul. Benny Cheng will pick up his first personal foul.
At ang San Miguel Beer partner, ginagawang first offensive option na ito si...
Uy,
Uy, grabe yun.
talagang yung ulo ang
Grabe yun,
inataw.
yung ulo,
Oo.
tapos yung kamiseta. Anything to prevent that field goal.
And you have to admire si Jeff Ward. He keeps his cool. Talagang yung sinasabi natin, he's the least flashy among the imports, pero very hardworking itong mamang ito.
Well, if that's what another import, siguro, ano natin natin si
Oo.
Jeff Ward sa mga gumagawa rin sa kanya. But yes, I have to agree with you there. Si Alan Kaidik has hardly seen action in this conference ever since he took a bad fall in the All-Filipino Conference.
At ngayon si Nelson Aceitona babalik para sa San Miguel Beer. Papaltan niya si Bong Alvarez.
At si Mike Mustre bumalik din. Well,
Jeff
actually,
Ward.
it might be the first time for the game here for Mike Mustre.
No, siya nagpasimula kanina.
Oo nga. Tama.
Started out the game.
Okay, check that.
So, dalawang free throw mula kay Jeff Ward. Natapos ang kapatid ng Gordon's Gin sa isa. Chris King, easy layup. Wala. Tapik. Nasagip ni Jeff Ward. Napunta kay JB Gayoso. And Gayoso has been playing a remarkable first half here. 8 points para sa dating Tigatineo University.
Partner, yun ang tinatawag natin na never say die spirits ng Gordon's Gin. Okay, they missed a shot inside. That ball looked like it was going San Miguel's way, but they never gave up at nakuha ni Gayoso yung bola.
Rosella na libre. Tumira ng 3. Pumalog. Rebound. Mapupulot ni Wilmerong.
Good box out by Wilmerong.
Yes. Sa laki ng katawan nito, halos iikutan mo yung intramuros bago ka makarating sa pupuntahan mo. Narito si Chris King, laban kay Freddy Abuda. 3.5 remaining.
Naghahanap ng isolation. Ito na.
Double
He's
team.
inside.
Wilmerong is in the shaded lane. He throws the prayer and gets the basket.
Wilmerong using the glass. Ayan po ang,
Anak.
yes, the only daughter.
Yes.
Si Richie of Robert Jaworski. You caught a glimpse of her momentarily.
Si Wilmerong nasa scoreboard na rin. First 2 points. Dalawang break. Mustre pa rin na nakakuha ng rebound. At nakita mo, ang dami na nakadilaw dun sa shaded lane. Kinito. However, they will pick up a foul, Wilmerong, but you've still got to credit a lot dito sa ginagawa ng Gordon Sin sa interior defense.
Partner, sinasabi nga natin kanina yung San Miguel Beer playing tough interior defense, but you also have to comment na yung Gordon Chin, matindi din ang kanilang
Grabe,
depensa
oo.
sa loob. They are not allowing any inside shots, easy inside shot for San Miguel Beer. At ang San Miguel Beer naman, hindi nakakatira ng long shots.
Yes.
So they have had to challenge that defense because hindi sila nakakakuha ng opportunities to score from long range. Remember, si Alan Kaidik, nakita natin kanina, hardly has played here in the second conference. San Miguel Beer needs good shooting arm from outside. Kaidik not able to deliver.
Right now si Mike Mustre nagbibigay ng kanilang shots from the outside. Mustre, a total of 4 points in the game. At ang abante po ng Gordon Chin, bahagyang natapya sa tatlo. 34-31, under 3 minutes to play. Benny Cheng left
Wide
wide
open.
open. Yes.
Your double teaming defense ng San Miguel Beer, napabayaan si Benny Cheng. They are allowing him to take the outside shot. At si Benny Cheng is now 2 out of 2 from the field.
May delay of the game. Si Benny Cheng has hardly played dito sa Commissioner's Cup. Kinito, only a total of 11 minutes average. 3.9 points lamang ang binibigay nung dating taga Pure Foods. But si Benny Cheng right now in this game, stepping up 4 points in the game para kay Benny Cheng.
Well, si Benny Cheng has scored double digits only once in the entire second conference. That was in the Gordon's win over Santa Lucia. I think offensive rebound.
Yes. Kailangan niya sa Itono yan to boost his confidence. Only 4 points so far para kay the Bull.
Wala natin dito si Nelson. Of course, his knee hurting. Only 5 points in the last game of San Miguel Beer.
Inside
Nice
fake.
shot.
Gayoso almost got the basket. Pero magandang ginagalaw ni Gayoso. Kinito.
Mas maganda yung ginalaw ni Chris King
Oo.
because he moved inside and again he dished off. Now, when he knew that he didn't have the shot, he looked for an open teammate. Maganda yung ginawa ni Chris King.
Siya ang ating mga kasama sa ating Adidas halftime report. Head coach ng Alaska Milk in a live interview. JV Gayoso getting both free throws. A total of 8 points now, 10 puntos rather, para kay JV Gayoso in double digits. At ang Gordon Cien muling umangat ng 5 puntos, 38-33 as we near the 2-minute mark sa second quarter. Abuda, nakandaduhan ng pintuan. Rosella, siya nagtitimon. 8 seconds to go in the shot clock. 3-point shot, wala. Gayoso with another rebound.
Partner JV Gayoso making his presence felt sa larong ito. He happens to be the longest serving La Tondena franchise player. Now,
Yes.
outside, of course, of Robert Jaworski Sr. This is in his 7th year playing for the franchise. Ito po ang big scoring. Gordon, 24 points. A big
Layo.
discrepancy.
At sa San Miguel Beer, si Art de la Cruz lamang at saka si Alvarez na nakuha ng puntos. Samantala si Chris King, namamayani ang Gordon Gin sa loob. No basket, however. Mike Bustre.
Partner, 2 offensive rebounds ng Gordon's Gin.
Oo. Ito yung nahanap ang kanilang import na si Jeff Ward. Tandaan natin, hindi pa naglalaro si Marlo Aquino niyan. Ginito. Subalit may foul si Wilmer Ong sa pagsaksak ni Chris King, and Wilmer Ong will now pick up his third personal foul, and Jeff Ward will go to the line dahil nasa penalty na ang Gordon's Gin.
Actually, si Coach Robert Jaworski is happy with the kind of defense that Ong is playing on Jeff Ward. Kailangan kasi physical defense at occasionally they double team Jeff Ward, but more often than not, single coverage lang.
Malaking luxury ito para sa kay Sonny Jaworski na they are erecting a lead despite the fact na wala si Marlo Aquino. So take a look at the Skywalker, Samboy Lim. Well, matagal-tagal nang hindi nakikita nitong Cuneta Astrodome crowd. Ang antics at saka yung firepower ni Samboy Lim. Jeff Ward, 1 out of 2 from the line, and the lead remains at 4 para sa Gordon's Gin. That much time remaining in the first half. A game that has been dominated by Gordon's dito sa second quarter. Minti sa labas si Chris King. Racela with the rebound. Under a minute to play. San Miguel Beer had the lead noong first quarter, but they've only scored a total of 14 points dito sa second period. Racela, walang papasahan. Tumira siya. Wala. Rebound. Tapik. Nakuha ni Jeff Ward. Tumira siya. Wala pa rin. At humihingi ng foul lahat ng mga tiga San Miguel Beer.
Tinamaan daw sa ulo si Jeff Ward.
Kanina pa yung ulo yun. Chris King. Half a minute remaining. Laban kay Freddy Abuda. That has been a familiar matchup. Chris King. Wala. Rebound Jeff Ward. And they will take the last shot of the quarter. San Miguel Beer eyeing its 17th finals appearance ang Gordon's Gin. Pang-13. Racela, nabunggo ng bahagya. Asay Tono, sasaksak laban kay Chris King. Dalawa-dalawa. Pasalob na agaw ni Benny Teng. Arenzo ngayon, a second remaining. He takes a 3. No! But what a first half this has been. Knockout Sunday dito po sa PBA. Chris King leading the charge with a total of 10 points. At abante po ang Gordon's Gin after 2 quarters. 38-34. Kami po ay babalik para sa ating
maraming puntos itong si Noli Locsin at si JB Gayoso, pero sa huli good news ang bigay niya sa kanyang mga bata. He is confident na mapapanalo ng kupunan ng San Miguel Beer itong laban na ito, especially kung magiging close ang laban up to the last 6 minutes of this ball game. Balik sa'yo, Noli.
Salamat. Pasa naman natin ngayon sa ating situationer sa panig ng Gordon's Gin kasama si Yel Aguila. Yel?
Salamat sa iyo, Noli. Ayon naman kay Assistant Coach Rino Salazar, 3 things ang dapat gawin ng Gordon's Gin. The first is to minimize turnovers. Second is the need to box out. At sa pinaka-importante, yung team likes to play tougher defense. Back to the panel.
Salamat sa ating malakas at maganda, yung mga ating tagout situationer si Rado at si Yel. Well, this game has already proceeded sa third quarter. Very interesting points in the race ni Yel at ni Rado, and obviously both coaches still very confident. Lalong-lalo ng San Miguel Beer despite the fact na 4 ang inabante ng kanilang
Well, partner, opening the second half, an exchange of baskets. Noli Locsin, nakabuslo. Eto si Marlo Aquino. On the other side, si Mike Muster was able to score for San Miguel Beer.
So, 6 na puntos po ang abante ng Gordon's Gin. Marlo Aquino with his first 2 points of the game. Tandaan natin, doon sa first half, hindi nakascore. Vince Tison, Marlo Aquino, yung dalawang nagpasimula para kay Sonny Jaworski. Samantala, Nelson Asaitono has been adequately bottled up. Only a total of 4 points. Make that 6 now para kay Nelson Asaitono. Abante po ang Gordon's Gin ng 4 na puntos. This is the knockout game, mga kaibigan. The right to meet Alaska Milk para sa Commissioner's Cup Finals. Chris King, minti sa kanyang 3-point shot. Asaitono with the rebound.
Partner, yung 3-point shooting ng Gordon's Gin really has not shown itself in this game. No? Gordon's Gin has attempted 8 times from 3-point range, shot only once, courtesy of JB Gayoso. Pero nakita natin kanina sa halftime warm-up, ito si Vince Tison. Lahat ng mga pinukul niya, 3-point shots. I think he was hitting about 80% from his 3-point attempt.
Yes. Racela with a good fake. Minti sa kanyang tira, however, Marlo Aquino running down the floor.
Partner, maganda ang depensa ng Gordon Gin.
Huli ka.
There's a deep block.
Locked in. Huli na naman! Completed block by Jeff Ward. May kasama pangagaw, Kinito.
Now that's going to be a difficult statistic to take down. Anong chance natin para kay Jeff Ward? Steal ba o block?
Well, Jeff Ward, hindi siya kumagat doon sa fake ni Noli Locsin. This time siya umatake. Sablay ang tira. Both teams now beginning to toughen up sa kanilang interior defense. And as I todo, susugal ng agaw. Tatawagan tuloy ng kanyang third personal foul.
That's what you might call a useless foul. Eto, panoorin po natin yung unang block ni Jeff Ward on the reverse. Tapos ito yung block sa Jeff Ward.
Sabi niya, pagod na ako, hindi ako tatalon. Inside pass, Chris King, no basket. May have gotten continuation there, pero yung foul daw sa ilalim. Freddy Abuda immediately acknowledging the foul. Pangalawang foul yan ni Freddy Abuda, second team foul ng San Miguel Beer.
Kita natin ang contrast in fouls. The previous foul of Nelson Azaitono, useless.
Yes.
Pero yung foul naman ni Abuda, useful.
Yes. Uy, Butterfingers, another turnover. Isang statistic ng first half, Kinito, na ika nga black mark o red mark dun sa Gordon's Gin stat sheet. Yung
Well,
turnover.
yes, yung turnovers. So 11 turnovers for Gordon's and only 3 for San Miguel Beer. And
Could have
if
been bigger
Gordon,
ang lamang, ha?
totoo yan, if Gordon had taken care of the ball much better in the first half, siguro yung kalamangan nila will be even in double digits at the end of the first half.
Freddy Abuda continues to shoot well from the outside. Si
walang
Abuda,
puntos
average
na.
yan, partner, 51% from the field. Marunong talagang tumira and he picks his shots.
Ang maganda ang shot selection ni Freddy Abuda because, well, usually the defense goes away from him.
Oo.
Kanya napapabayaan ito si Freddy Abuda to score points. At kanina nabanggit natin, ang kanyang career average in the PBA is only 3.5.
Yes.
Yet his career field goal percentage is 52%.
Oh. Well, he plays similar to an Alvin Teng or a younger Alvin Teng. Natapik palabas, bola ng San Miguel. And the Gordon's Gin fans behind the basket. In uproar, Sonny Jaworski.
Well, hindi ko nakita yon, pero parang nakita ko si Freddy Abuda ang nagtapik ng bola going outside.
Oh. Well, the play continues. Narito si Jeff Ward. Hinahamon si Marlo Aquino. Offensive foul ang itinawag ni referee Langonan. Laban kay Jeff Ward. Pangalawa yan ng import ng San Miguel Beer.
Partner, yun ang sinasabi natin about Marlo Aquino's defense, no? Ito, single coverage lang, walang double team, and yet Marlo Aquino is able to hold his ground and get the offensive call against Jeff Ward.
Ever since itinayo itong Commissioner's Cup, neither team has ever won it. Marlo Aquino, good stretch. 4 na puntos na ngayon para kay Skyscraper Marlo Aquino. At ang Gordon's Gin, babalik ang abante nila sa 44-40, under 8 minutes to play in the third.
Partner, masama ang depensa ng San Miguel Beer that time because they allowed the big man to penetrate the lane. And alam natin ito si Marlo Aquino really doesn't have too much mobility, yet he was able to get the shot on.
Azaitono, offensive foul na naman.
Another good call by the referees. Azaitono initiating the action. At siya naman na matatawagan ng offensive foul. 2 straight on San Miguel Beer. Offensive foul.
Ang mas mabigat doon, Kinito, pang-apat na foul na to ni Nelson Azaitono. Watch it again. Medyo inilabas niya yung kanyang likod eh.
Yes.
Using his behind to get Noli Locsin out of the way. 7.5 remaining. Abante po ang Gordon's Gin. Azaitono with a completed steal. Pero tumapak yata. Tumapak. Okay, it's not completed then. At ngayon si Art de la Cruz, rather si Nelson Azaitono, huhugutin ni Coach Ron Jacobs. Ibabalik niya si Art de la Cruz. Azaitono has not really been able to come up with his big game here, Kinito, so far.
Well, of course, now that he's in foul trouble, the more he's going to be limited.
Lapas-pasok, ika nga. Good rebound, malaki Freddy Abuda. Si Vince Season, hindi pa rin magkanda o gaga dito. Kinito, wala pang puntos yung si Vince the Prince. And alam natin that if Gordons wants to make it really all the way to the championship, Vince Season's outside shooting must click.
Well, definitely, Vince Season, such a major contributor. Ito si Jeff Ward, lost the ball. Ito, the ball is still live.
Season, nakuha ni Noli Locsin. Locsin, alley-oop!
Yan ang transition attack ng Gordon's Gin. And the crowd is now into it. this is something that San Miguel Beer did not want to happen. When the crowd gets involved, ang sabi ni Coach Ron Jacobs, the crowd is good for an increment of about 6 to 8 points, sabi niya.
Yes.
And now the crowd is getting involved, and it's going to be tougher now for San Miguel Beer. A block!
And this Gordon's Gin team, Kinito, is all pumped up. Pero may foul si Marlo Aquino sa ilalim, third foul ng higante ng Gordon's Gin. Mike Mustre ang pupunta sa free throw line. Pero kagaya na nabanggit ni Coach Ron Jacobs yan sa mga pahayagan. He says, hindi lamang depleted yung lineup ko. Ayoko makipaglaban sa 13 players kasama ng 20,000 tao.
Totoo yan. At alam natin itong Gordon Gin knows also how to pump up the crowd.
Yes.
That's also a big psychological factor going to the advantage of Gordon Gin. Ito nakita natin si Chris King. When you score on fast break dunks, when you score on big three-point shots, those are big crowd parang boosters, ano?
Well, si Mike Mustre tinigil ang momentum bahagya ng Gordon's Gin with those 2 free throws. Lead is still at 4 points and there will be an illegal D. Prior to that shot, laban sa San Miguel Beer, technical na ang itatawag laban sa Beermen.
Partner, yung tira ni Chris King, actually pumasok yun.
Sayang.
So, maswerte yung San Miguel Beer that they will negate that shot.
Ito, bibigyan ng pagkakataon si Vince Hison na finally makakuha ng puntos dito sa ating playoff game.
Well, good choice ito si Vince Hison because he needs to get his offense going, yung kanyang rhythm. Ayan si Ron Jacobs at saka yung kanyang assistant coach na si Joseph Uichico.
Gordon's Gin has been in 12 finals appearance. Pero sa playoff, mga kaibigan, last year, 0-2 ang kanilang record. Yung pinakahuli, yung kanilang masakit na pagkatalo sa Formula Shell via the last second shot ni Kenny Redfield in this very same conference. Samantala may foul na naman si Jeff Ward. And Jeff Ward, no, it will be Art de la Cruz will be called for a technical. And this is one thing na hindi gusto ni Ron Jacobs, yung mawawalan sila sa focus and magka-crumble ang kanilang depensa. No?
Well, not only that, with 6:19 to go, 14 fouls down, San Miguel Beer at ang Gordon Gin, isa lang. And they will give another free throw here to Vince Hison.
Ooh, missing that one. So ang score po nananatili sa 47-42, abante ang Gordon's Gin. At si Yves Dignadice ang papalit ngayon kay Art de la Cruz. A lot of defensive players now on the floor para kay Ron Jacobs. Wala masyadong offensive options yan, maliban kay Jeff Ward and maybe Olsen Raselan. Samantala, Marlo Aquino, sublime. Jeff Ward with the rebound. Nakita mo si Jeff Ward, nawalis na siya dun sa play na yon, and yet he comes back and stays in position for the rebound.
Well, he's certainly a tireless worker. Ito si Jeff Ward, no? Maganda ka diyang work ethic.
Mustre getting a screen mula kay Jeff Ward. 7 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Mustre laban kay Hison. He's battled it. Nilabas kay Freddy Abuda. Jump shot, wala. Rebound ni Mike Mustre off attack ni Jeff Ward, and they will have a fresh 24. 5 minutes and 40 remaining to third quarter. Mike Mustre cuts in with the left hand. Wala. Jeff Ward, tapal ni Marlo Aquino.
And Marlo Aquino gaining control of possession. Ito na yung fast break attack ng Gordon Gin.
Locked in. No. Rebound, Val David.
And they'll set it up.
Gordon's Gin playing San Miguel's game, that half-court game here in the third period. Chris King para sa tres. Wala. Locked in. Offensive, or rather loose ball foul. Over the back. Laban kay Dignadice, and Noli Locsin will pick up third personal foul.
Club Roman.
Nag-iikot na ang Gordon's Gin sa kanilang depensa, and they have really shackled the San Miguel Beer offense. Abante po ng 5 ang Boars with only 4:44 remaining dito sa third quarter. Offensive foul ang itatawag kay Noli Locsin.
And that will be number 4 on Locsin. Magandang defensive position ni Art de la Cruz. Pero partner, tama ka yung binigit mo kanina about the offense of San Miguel Beer souring.
Oo.
At nung first half nga, 28% shooting on San Miguel Beer.
Congressman Margarito Teves, suki ng PBA, and continues to enjoy itong napakagandang laro ng Gordon's Gin at San Miguel Beer. Jeff Ward, he has been very silent. Finally nakakuha ng 2 puntos. Unang 2 puntos yan dito sa ating third quarter. 12 ang ginagawa ni Jeff Ward. Chris King nasa loob. Easy play Chinito para sa Gordon's Gin.
Well, too late yung help defense ni Art de la Cruz sa bandang likod ni Chris King. But yung lob pass na yun was perfect for Chris King, and they certainly know how to maximize yung abilities, yung playing abilities ni Chris King.
Itong Gordon's Gin nag-average ng 25 assists dito sa komperensyang ito. Samantala si Jeff Ward, another foul. It will go against Marlo Aquino. That'll be number 4 now on Marlo Aquino. 4 si Aquino, 4 si Noli Locsin. At si Benny Cheng papasok ngayon para kay Noli Locsin. Commissioner June Bernardino. And
Former Pasig Mayor, si
yes.
Mario Raimundo, former Philippine Sports Commission Commissioner. Eto, they're setting up Jeff Ward. At si Olsen Rosella naman is content to distribute the leather. But I think he also has to contribute in terms of offense, no? Si Rosella.
Oh. Well, 3 minuto, 37 saglit po ang nalalapis sa ating third quarter. Bounce pass, Aquino, short jumper, off the back iron, Mustre with the rebound. Bagamat itong Gordon sa bande ng tatlo, obviously ang San Miguel Beer, with the way they've played, has to be happy that they're only down by 3 here, Kinito.
Well, totoo yan, because they haven't gotten the kind of averages offensively from their key players. At si Jeff Ward is now probably not only the #1 offensive option, but the only option in offense.
Oo.
At halos wala nang ibang tumitira for San Miguel Beer.
Yan, pero Balvid, ayos lang. And Balvid now with a total of 6 points. At nabigyan niya muli ang Gordon's Gin ng 5 puntos na kalamangan. 51-46 under 3 minutes to play.
Partner, what could happen here is once Gordon's Gin starts connecting from the outside, this could break the game open. Baka biglang kumulapso na lang ang depensa ng San Miguel Beer.
Ito ang problema naman ni Sonny Jaworski. 5 fouls na po si Marlo Aquino at the 2:48 mark.
Special teams of the PBA.
Muli po, magandang gabi Pilipinas. Noli Yala po kasama si Kinito Henson para sa ating knockout game. San Miguel Beer laban sa Gordon's Gin, and that's Jeff Ward getting 2 points, cutting down the Gordon's Gin's lead to 3 points. By the way, pumasok na si Bong Alvarez para kay Mike Mustre para sa San Miguel Beer. Dignadice from behind, tinapik ang bola sa kamay ni Chris King at may foul si Ives Dignadice. Kinito, alam mo, may konti lang tayong balita, and we'll take this opportunity ika nga dahil yung ating mga kaibigan si Chino at si Anthony will have a slam bang farewell show ika nga para sa Hot Stuff. Yan po ang ating mga kaibigan, si magandang lalaki at si cute na lalaki. Hot Stuff bids adieu ika nga in a slam bang episode. Anthony 1-on-1 with the Shaq, Chino 1-on-1 with Mel Gibson sa ating Super Hot Stuff bukas po alas 7 ng gabi as Hot Stuff bids farewell ang kanilang final episode, at least for the season. Alam natin, makikita naman natin yan, si executive producer Chino Trinidad at si Anthony Sintay sa PBA.
Well, si Chris King again taking care of business inside and taking care of business defensively. Siya nakakuha ng steal. Ito na yung fast break attempt.
Mintis, however, ang layup ni Benny Cheng. Austin Rosella, sabi Alvarez, balik mo at ako'y walang tao. Narito ngayon si Bong Alvarez. Umangat, pinasa sa loob. De La Cruz, tapal na naman. And that defense has been excellent para sa Gordon's Gin, pero may nahuling foul, and look at Ron Jacobs. Sabi niya, palakpakan naman ninyo yung tawag na yun. Si Wilmer Ong. Wilmer Ong ba? Ang tinawagan ng foul, pang-4 na foul na yan ni Ong. At pang-5 team foul na rin yan ng Gordon's Gin.
Ito, kanina nakita natin ito si Jeff Ward. Talagang humihingal na, no? He is gasping for breath.
Eh, grabe naman ang kayod ni Higgins.
Talaga, oo. Art de la Cruz.
Makes the first free throw.
Ito si De La Cruz, 32 years old, and all of his 6 years in the PBA have been played with San Miguel. Tagahagoni Bulacan ito.
Oo.
And from San Sebastian College as well.
Samantala si Pito Carencio bumalik sa laro. Kinito para kay Val David. Pito has not scored in this game, but in the second quarter he orchestrated beautifully para makuha nilang kalamangan. Pero ngayon ang San Miguel Beer beginning to tighten the screws sa depensa. They're down by 3 points here, and this is by no means, ika nga, they've not lost the momentum so so far, bagamat si Nelson Aceitono has not been a factor in this game, and there's gonna be an illegal D laban sa Gordon's Gin.
Ito, San Miguel Beer pointing it out. O partner, kanina nakita natin na double team si Chris King on the low block. And that's something that we haven't really seen too much, no? Yung double team nila kay Chris King.
Chris King.
Ito naman si Coach Robert Jaworski.
Austin Rosella nasa free throw line. He has been the heart and soul nitong koponan na to, spark plug, and a very steady factor sa free throw line. As we take a look at the ball, 6 na puntos pa lamang ang pinagmamalaki ng Calapan Oriental Mindoro. Yan naman si Marlo Aquino ng Pangasinan.
Both of them in foul trouble.
Yes.
Aceitono with 4 personal fouls at si Marlo Aquino 5 na.
Yes. Rosella, hinahanap si Jeff Ward. Dapat kay Wilmer Ong. Wong has 4 fouls. Rosella, he will take a 3-point shot. Yes! And don't look now. San Miguel Beer is back in the driver's seat.
And that's a big shot. Ito yung sinasabi natin kanina. Rosella has to be involved in the offense. He should contribute. Ito si Chris King. One-on-one.
And penetrated ni Bong Alvarez yung pasa ni Chris King. Siyam na po si Olsen Rosella. Ang nagawa niya dito sa quarter na to, 4 so far.
Ito si Rosella. Again, hinahanap na naman si Jeff Ward at bumalik na dito si Jeff Ward because of the defense of Wilmer Ong.
Actually, natrasan ni Wilmer Ong. Itong si Jeff Ward at panglima na ni Wilmer Ong yan. Nasa penalty ang magkabilang koponan with 40.5 seconds remaining dito sa third quarter.
And it is so tense dito sa loob ng Cuneta Astrodome, mga kaibigan. Packed house po tayo rito. Do or die game. Kung sino po ang matalo will be playing Santa Lucia for third place. At kung sino ang manalo will be playing Alaska for the championship.
And do I know that little girl? Right there. Yan po. Yan po ay kaya mas napakaganda dahil anak yan ni Kinito at saka ni Menchu. Actually si
Pagmana sa nanay.
Sa nanay din. Yan po anak ni Kinito, si Christina. Samantala, si Jeff Ward, there she is. Oh, she's a San Miguel Beer fan, ha? I couldn't have guessed that, my friend.
Ito si Pino Horencio.
Uy! Ang gusto na galaw, pero wala. Wilmer Ong, nabitawan ng bola, napunta kay Tignadice.
Nandun na si Wilmer Ong sa ilalim.
Tatlo ang abante ng San Miguel Beer. Biglang bumaliktad ang mga pangyayari dito sa third quarter, Kinito. That much time remaining.
Again, they're going to work on the two-man strong side game.
Jeff Ward. Ball fake. Binigay kay Tignadice. Bang! 5 seconds to go. Chris King looking up, looking down. Goes all the way to the hole. Yes! And fury of baskets here. But what a game we've seen after 3 quarters. Tikit-tikit pa rin po ang ating labanan. Tatlo lamang ang abante ng San Miguel Beer, 58-55.
Cross Rubbing Alcohol, the official rubbing alcohol of the PBA. Partner natin sa kalusugan.
Welcome back, Philippines. Final quarter po dito sa ating ikaw o ako labanan para sa pagkakataong makaharap ang Alaska sa Commissioner's Cup Finals. Naagaw ng Gordon's Gin ng opensa ng San Miguel Beer.
Partner, may bagong pinakita si Coach Robert Jaworski. Ito yung shot. Ito yung tiro ni Pino Horencio. Ito yung sinasabi natin. Kung pumutok ang Gordon's Gin from 3-point territory, baka tumiklop na lang ang depensa ng San Miguel.
Deja vu. Mangungutin kaya ang San Miguel Beer. Remember, Pito Horencio had 8 triples. Last time up, 6 sa fourth quarter. Samantala may illegal D. Na itatawag si referee De Leon.
Partner, second straight time nakita natin ang double team defense ng Gordon's Gin on the ball carrier. So malaking adjustment sa defense ni Coach Robert Jaworski opening the fourth period. They are pressuring the ball carrier of San Miguel, and that's Olsen Rosella. At nakakuha naman ang tawag ng San Miguel Beer ng illegal defense against Gordon's Gin.
Alalahanin natin mga kaibigan ng Gordon's Gin in this conference. Abante sa kanilang head-to-head matchup, 2-1. Rosella missing that one. San Miguel Beer won their last semis outing. Congressmen John Osmeña and Dondon Bagatsing, mga workhorses ng Kongreso yan. Enjoying this basketball game, and why not? This has been a tremendous struggle, Kinito. Napakagandang laro ang pinapakita ng dalawang koponan.
Classic match. Ito nakikita natin. San Miguel Beer versus Gordon. Ito si Jeff Ward.
At may foul si Chris King. May abante ngayon si Jeff Ward sa matchup na yan. At least sa poste.
Well, as far as that's concerned, baka pa pwede natin sabihin may advantage siya. No? Pero ito si Chris King is a player who knows where to go to play defense.
Kita mo naman yung matchup na yan. Cannot be any closer.
Yes, and Jeff Ward has an advantage only in block shots. Partner, one thing about Chris King is that he is a player who knows how to play under pressure.
Oo.
He's got NBA experience. Naglaro na yan for the Vancouver Grizzlies as well as the Seattle Supersonics. At ito naman si Jeff Ward is a player with no championship or big-time basketball experience. He played for a small school, Tiffin University in Ohio. Ang home attendance nila only 1,200 people. And that's the second division of an NAIA league, which is the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. So that's not a big league.
Mas marami pa yung Rapa-Hapa Cup na ginagawa na commissioner natin si Willie Marcel.
Alam natin ito si Chris King, comes from Wake Forest, which is a powerhouse Division I school.
Doon sa pagpasok ni Chris King, may foul na ibinigay si Yves Dignadice. Third personal foul on Dignadice. Only a minute and 3 seconds gone by dito sa fourth quarter. It's a 2-point lead para sa San Miguel Beer. It's been touch and go at may foul na naman. Back-to-back fouls ni Dignadice. Ang hindi mo gusto mangyari sa fourth quarter, you get the penalty early.
That's right, already with 2 team fouls in San Miguel Beer. Ang aga pa natin dito sa fourth period, you saw Nelson Asartono still cooling his heels with 4 personal fouls. Eto na naman, yung low post position.
Oy.
And that time, pinaga ni Chris King si Yves Dignadice. Napakaganda ng position defense ni Yves.
Second foul ni Chris King. And the ball will go back to San Miguel Beer. Muli po kami nagagalak na makasama kayo Pilipinas, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga provincial viewers. Diyan po sa Baguio City, diyan po sa San Esteban, Ilocos Sur, at sa Tagupan. Magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Noli Yara po kasama si Kinito Hanson live from the Cuneta Astrodome.
Ito na naman, on the low block, Jeff Ward.
Gets inside and taken away by Chris King.
Masyado nang predictable yung offensive play ng San Miguel Beer. At na-anticipate na ni Chris King kung anong gagawin nila.
Di Arencio, tinatauhan maigi ni Olsen Bracela. Binigyan ng screen ni Chris King. Siya pa rin ang may tangan. 8 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Na-double team si Chris King. Nilabas kay JB Gayoso. 4 seconds to shoot. Locks in. Spin move. What a move! Wala! Rebound. Nakuha ni Art de la Cruz.
At Coach Robert Jaworski asking for the foul. Walang tawag ang referee.
Sonny Jaworski trying to lead his Wards to a third consecutive final stint. Inside pass, not a pick. Mapupulot ni Chris King. Pasa niya, muting kamagaw. Locks in with the leather. And his pass deflected by Bong Alvarez. Alvarez ngayon, na double team. And they will wisely set it up.
Ayun, hinahanap na naman ni Alvarez si Jeff Ward. Now they're going for an isolation. And he will the double team.
Libre si Ward, inside pass de la Cruz. At may foul sa paghabol ni JV Gayoso. That extra pass doing wonders para sa San Miguel Beer. Third personal foul yan ni JV Gayoso. What a game.
Halos hindi na tayo nakahinga dito. This is indeed a classic encounter.
Oo. Medyo napapahina na yun.
Ayun, dalawang import natin.
Kita mo naman yung tumpawis, ha?
Yes,
Hindi lang sa bumbunan kasi pati sa baba, tuloy-tuloy.
Dripping perspiration. Yan ang tinatawag natin, blood, sweat, and guts.
And that's why the PBA is so popular. Yung talagang they give it all. Walang mga rehas, walang mga gloves yan, walang mga padding-padding yan. Sheer guts and talent. Samantala si Art de la Cruz has played well coming off the bench here para kay Ron Jacobs. Missing the second free throw, however. Tatlo ang abante ng San Miguel Beer. 9.5 remaining dito sa ating final quarter.
Ito na naman.
And Chris King taking advantage ng pagkakadulas yata ni Dignadice.
Nadula si Yves. And Jeff Ward trying to block. No call. And another 2 points for Chris King.
Chris King now with 20 points. Parehong output nitong si Jeff Ward.
Ito na naman.
Oh, may holding foul na tinawag sa baseline. Referee Tangonan. Chris King will pick up his third personal foul. Pangatlong team foul din yan. Ang Gordon's Gin. At ngayon si Vince Season. Babalik sa ating laro. Papaltan niya si Benny Cheng.
Partner, mark of a steady player ito si Chris King. At this situation, only 3 personal fouls.
Oo.
At ang kanyang defensive assignment ito si Jeff Ward. And you can sense, or you can see that San Miguel Beer, sa lahat ng pagkakataon nila for offense, kay Ward ang pinapasukan nila ng bola.
Talking about San Miguel, timeout para sa San Miguel Beer, breaking forward. And we will try to listen in to Ron Jacobs now.
Decent and Gayoso holding the game. You got Gayoso, you gotta get out on him, all right? Ball. You got Heath, you got on him, all right?
A little adjustment sa kanilang depensa when nung pagpasok ni Ben Season.
Partner, natatakot yata si Ron Jacobs that Gordon Gin might start exploding from three-point range. At alam natin ito si Vince Season is an explosive scorer.
Well, tatlo-tatlo yung tirador niya mula sa 3-point range para kay Sunny. Si George, si Hizon, si Harencio at si Gayoso.
So, binigyan ni Ron Jacobs si Bong Alvarez ng isang friendly reminder.
Yes.
Tao mo si Hizon, sabi niya.
Hindi mo tinauhan yan. Tatauhan kita.
Eto
si Jeff Ward.
Pihit ni Jeff Ward.
Aba naman.
May awa.
Yes, naawa yung bola. Tumalbog papasok. Under 9 minutes to play here. San Miguel Beer on top by 3. Harencio takes a 3-point shot off the back iron. Rebound ni Bong Alvarez. Medyo walang rebounder ang Gordon Scott dito.
Partner dito si Bong Alvarez has been getting a lot of loose balls. He's been creating defensive situations. Isang punto lang yata ito si Bong Alvarez in this game.
Yes.
Yet he has made things happen here defensively for San Miguel Beer.
Dalawang rebounds. Nakagawa ng pasa ni Bong Alvarez. Harencio tumitingin doon pero hindi na papalag itong si Art de la Cruz.
Partner, na-anticipate nila yung pasa ni Bong Alvarez.
Yes.
Again, because he tends to keep the ball to himself too long. And once he's double team, nagpapanik siya. Kanya na-anticipate ng depensa kung saan pupunta yung bola. Okay, here we go with Jeff Ward once more.
And stepping on the line.
Yes.
Si Jeff Ward. So ang Gordon's Gin, may pagkakataong maagaw muli ang abante. They're down by 1 here. 8:04 remaining in the final quarter.
Partner na San Miguel Beer not able to take advantage of the fact that Marlo Aquino sitting on the bench with 5 personal fouls.
Well, si Nelson Saitono, 4 din ang foul. Nakaupo rin sa kanilang bangko. Chris King, he can also take that shot mula sa 3-point range. Pihit niya. May foul na itatawag laban kay Freddy Abuda. Pang-apat na yan ni Abuda. At pang-apat din na team foul ng San Miguel Beer, or 13 foul ng San Miguel Beer.
Paunti-unti, Chris King, inuubos niya mga defenders ng San Miguel Beer.
1-point game. Pass sa loob. Chris King. Oy, may foul. Almost a 3-point play, pero may foul na itatawag laban kay Art de la Cruz. Number 1.
To stop si Chris King.
Chris King goes back to the free throw line. De la Cruz getting his first personal foul. 14 foul ng San Miguel Beer.
Second round draft choice ng Seattle Supersonics in 1992. Ito si Chris King, a native of North Carolina. At ang balita, there have been 3 outstanding high school players to have come out of North Carolina. One of them, Michael Jordan. One of the 3, ito po, si Chris King.
Elite company. Well, tandaan natin, itong si Chris King pumasok sa Gordon's Gin. Pinunta niya si Tyrone Hopkins. And he has played here in the semis. And now an opportunity to play in the finals. Tabla po ang ating score, 63 all. Ito ay ating pang-5 lamang na deadlock in the ball game. But it's been a close one here at the Astrodome.
Ito na naman si Jeff Ward. Pinepwersa na niya yung tira niya, and he will go to the line.
JV Gayoso ang tinawagan ng foul. And Gayoso picking up his 4th personal foul. Pang-apat din na team foul yan ng Gordon's Gin.
Well, humihingi na din ng tulong si Chris King not to stop Jeff Ward. Because,
ang tanong dito kinito, kailan mo isusugal si Marlo Aquino ika nga sa pagpasok dito? It's a very close game, but Aquino has to get warmed up ika nga going into the crucial
well,
moment.
matagal pa ito, no? 7:26 to go as you see Marlo Aquino sitting on the bench. I would expect Sonny Jaworski to bring him back with about maybe 4 or 5 minutes to go. And that should be enough time for Marlo Aquino to get back into the flow of the game.
4 na puntos pa lamang si Marlo Aquino, pero mas mahalaga 2 mintis para kay Jeff Ward from the free throw line. 63 all. 7 and 18 remaining.
Yan natin nakikita the pressure on both imports. Chris King, a step back jumper. Yes.
23 points para kay Chris King.
Yan ang kaibahan ni Chris King compared to Jeff Ward. he will be able to take the pressure shot. At ito naman si Jeff Ward is not used to this kind of a situation playing before a crowd of over 10,000 people.
Hinahanap pa rin nila si Jeff Ward. They have 8 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Art de la Cruz, inside pass. Ward gets position, gets blocked by Chris King. Cayoso, binigay kay Vince Season. Andon si Arenzo, pero nandun din si Racela.
Ito si Vince Season looking for a 3-point shot.
Sabi
And
ni
again,
Chris
they
King,
go to Chris King. Ito na.
3-point shot. Wala. Tumalbog ang bola patungo kay Cayoso. Libre si Arenzo.
Wide open! Yes! Ito na sinasabi natin. The 3-point shooting of Golden Sin.
And they're rocking dito sa Moneta Astrodome. And Gordon Sin on top by 5.
New video home appliances.
5-point lead para sa Gordon Sin. Ito yung huling tira ni Pido Harenzo, the 12-year veteran out of UST. Last year, number 1 sa 3-point shooting. Banging one in from Triple V country at 5 ang abante ng Gordon Sin at 6:12 remaining dito sa ating final quarter. Jeff Ward getting fouled, gets the first free throw.
Partner nito si Arenzo, talagang hinahanap niya yung 3-point
Oo.
shot. And in his career, he is a 38% 3-point shooter.
Last year, kinito, 41%, number 1 in the league. Itong si Pido Harenzo. In this semis, 50% shooting si Pido, 16 out of 32 before this game.
At partner, bumalik na sina Marlo Aquino at Nelson Asaitono
Yes,
sa larong ito.
tama mo na si Mike Mustre at kumpleto po ang ating cast para sa huling 6 na minuto nitong larong ito. Harenzo nasa 3-point range. Aquino forces one, wala. Asaitono with the rebound. And Jaworski continues to give the dagger look kay referee Benji Chua. 5:45 remaining dito sa ating final quarter.
Again, the play anchored on Jeff Ward.
Head fake, nilabas kay Freddy Abuda. Looper of a shot, what a shot! Wala kay Freddy Abuda.
10 points for Freddy Abuda.
Walang
Ito na si
bumibitaw.
Arenzo with a 3-point shot.
And a good play para kay Freddy Abuda. In-screen out niya si Marlo Aquino. So ito, alam mo ditong larong ito, Kinito, kagaya na banggit mo before the game, this is going to be a game of momentum and neither team is really folding up despite yung momentum.
Not quite yet. At nawala kay Mike Mustre yung bola.
Tatapik daw ni Nolok din, humihingi ng foul si Musre. Yung mga taga-Gordons naman, nagre-reklamo na kat daw ni Musre. So, talagang everybody getting involved and even this man, si Baldavid, very intently listening to the instructions. Cut ni Racela, tira pa agad, yes! And ang lamang, balik sa San Miguel Beer, 69-68.
Execution by San Miguel Beer. Ito na kay Chris King. Such a poised import.
Aquino, laban kay Jeff Ward, easy basket.
Sinubo ni Marlo Aquino yung bola.
Kailangan na maging dominating ito si Marlo sa gitna for Gordon Sin to continue to lead here. San Miguel Beer on the other hand is looking for Nelson Asaitono na patuloy na inuulila ito kanyang koponan. Asaitono now, 9 seconds, he goes running shot, yes, what a move! And now,
Looking for the ball.
Asaitono with 8 points, Aquino only with 6. Risking laban kay Freddy Abuda. Na double team, inilabas sila kay Vincison, libre sa 3, wala! Jeff Ward, high up for the rebound.
Big rebound by Jeff Ward. That would have been a big three-pointer from Vince the Prince.
Yes. Season has struggled in this game at only a total of 1 point para kay Vince Season.
Ito na naman, yung standard play ng San Miguel Beer.
Asaitono para sa 3, sablay, rebound ni Marlo Aquino. 1 point lead para sa San Miguel Beer, 3:42 remaining. Harenzo, lumusawala. Oh, ka! Sabi ni Asaitono pero may foul.
That will be number 5 on Nelson Asaitono. Tama yung tawag. There was contact. But Nelson Asaitono ready to give up the foul.
No
and
layup.
not the layup.
Talagang
Yun.
ikabol pero may foul sa ilalim. Ano Kinito?
Well, kita-kita yon.
And look at Ron Jacobs. Hindi lamang coach, parang nagmimistulang cheerleader na. Ito si Ron Jacobs giving it pep talk, a tap sa kanyang mga players. Mintis si Harenzo from the free throw line.
Partner yung gamble ni Nelson Asaitono worked that time as the pressure getting into the nerves of Pido Harenzo.
Nakikita mo yung mga fans, nagpipikita na, nagdarasal. And what a game! We're back to a squared score, 71 all. 3 minuto, 35 saglit po. Hold on to your seats, folks.
Eto na si Jeff Ward.
Asa ito, no, pumihit. Nilabas si Mike Mustre para sa 3. Wala. Rebound, napupulot ni Mustre. And tingnan natin kung bibigay sa kanya yung timeout. Si referee ng po patungo sa bigay, partner.
Mukha yata ibibigay kay Mike Mustre.
30
That
seconds.
timeout. Mustre was almost outside the playing court. But then yung...
Matalino yun.
Well, a call at the right time for the partner sa NBA starting next season. Hindi
Bawal
na
yan.
po pwede yan.
Oo.
Eto, tumawag si Mike Mustre before he landed. Kaya tama yun.
Ang problema to, walang nakaharap na referee. Nakatingin doon sa trapez.
But he did make that motion. Pero partner, yung punto sinabi natin, sa NBA,
Yes.
starting next season, hindi na po pwede yun.
Oo.
Hindi na po pwede yung tatawag ng timeout as you are outside of the playing court even if your feet have not landed.
Well, very probable na susunod naman ang PBA dyan sa
Palagay
rule
ko.
change ng NBA. Balik tayo dito sa larong ito. Sunny Jaworski giving instructions here. 3 minuto, 23 saglit po ang nalalabi. Tabla ang ating talaan, 71 all. 6 deadlock in the game, but this has been closer than this one.
Partner, this is a war of nerves.
Oo.
At kung sino kaya ang bibigay rito,
Walang tumitindig dito. Walang halos naririnig mong ika kayong mga paghinga at hinaing. 71 all. Racela has played a lot of minutes para kay Ron Jacobs.
again the familiar play, two-man strong side. Here's Jeff Ward.
Curls to the baseline. What a move. Good move. To Jeff Ward now with a total of 26. Outscoring his counterpart na si Chris King na may 23. And we know si Jeff Ward hindi masyadong offensive-minded player ito.
Totoo yan. At we did mention earlier in our coverage his best output in this conference, 28 points. At ngayon, meron din siyang 26.
Again, no basket here. Entry pass kay Marlo Aquino. May foul na itinawag. Laban kay Jeff Ward. It may number 4 now sa import ng San Miguel Beer.
But partner that will send Marlo Aquino to the free throw line.
Masusubukan na naman si Marlo.
Partner, ito kay Marlo Aquino, no, we just want to be able to mention that last season, his rookie year, he led the PBA in most points scored by a local with 1,145 points. He also led the PBA in free throws made with 280. He also led the PBA in offensive rebounds with 238 and most blocks. And that's coming from a rookie.
Oo.
He led the PBA in 4 different categories as a rookie last season when he averaged 17.9 points and 8.4 rebounds.
Banggitin na natin na si Marlo Aquino nalamangan na si Nelson Aceitono sa karera patungo sa MVP. So this is another sidelight of this game dahil kung papasok ang Gordons, obviously Nelson Aceitono's chances will even be damaged by that loss by San Miguel.
Well, not only that, the last game of Nelson Aceitono was a low output for him, only 5 points.
Ito si Aceitono, sinabayan ni Chris King at magkakaroon ng loose ball foul. It could go, let's see, Vince Reason.
Malaking tawag yon.
And again, referee Chua making that call. Nasa penalty na ang parehong koponan.
Well, partner, before that, of course, the 2 missed free
Yes.
throws of Marlo Aquino.
Again, ang San Miguel Beer trying to make a rematch of their 1987 meeting with Hills Brothers, yung Alaska Milk nung araw, and their 1995 Governor's Cup meeting with Alaska. They are 1-1 sa championship series laban sa Alaska Milk. Ang Gordons hindi pa nananalo laban sa Alaska Milk in a championship series. Aceitono making the first free throw.
Partner, the last game of San Miguel Beer when Aceitono scored only 5 points was the first time he fell below double digits in the entire season. And now there's only one local player who has scored double figures in all his games. Yan po ay si Jeff Cariaso ng Mobiline.
At Aceitono dinagdagan ang kalamangan ng San Miguel Beer. 75-71. At tatawag ng timeout si Valdavid. Tingnan natin kung ito ay magiging 30-second or full timeout. Let's see. It will be a full timeout para sa Gordon's Gin.
Outlast Battery, winner of international awards for quality.
Off that timeout, nakakuha ng 2 puntos si Marlo Aquino. So ang abante pa ng San Miguel Beer, natapya sa 2 puntos, 75-73 as we near the winning time. Ito po sa PDA. The last 2 minutes is brought to you by Hope Luxury Cigarettes.
Partner, maganda na ang depensa ni Chris King kay Jeff Ward. He fronted him. Pero, tapikan ng bola.
May loose ball foul ay tinawag si referee Tangonan. Laban kay Noy Locsin. Yes, it will be against Noy Locsin here. Panglima na yan, Ninang Brant.
Partner, kanina, nahirapan ng San Miguel here to work the ball inside for Jeff Ward because maganda ang depensa ni Chris King fronting him. Eto.
Hindi matanganan ni Jeff Ward. Nagkatapikan yan and then Sin.
Yes.
Yes.
Tama yung tawag ng referee.
Jeff Ward making his first free throw and this is going to come down to this. Dahil parehong kapunan nasa penalty ginito, the free throws will be very, very important.
Ito si Vince Season. Hindi pa pumuputok sa larong ito. Vince Season with only 1 point in this game.
Yung mga inaasahan ng Gordon Gin, patuloy na hinahanap pa rin nila.
O partner, si Pido Horenzo nakaupo.
Yes.
And Coach Robert Zaworski going with Baldavid who has scored only 6 points in this game.
0 in the court. Yes.
Ito na yung double team.
Hizon.
Ang hinahanap nila si Hizon.
Libre si
Ay, Locsin.
Maigsi yan. Binihibi niya yung tiran. Late pass. Mustre hinabol. At may foul na ibibigay si Vince Hizon.
Vince Hizon giving up the foul to prevent the fast break layup.
Pido Horenzo is standing up and looking very frustrated. Watch this play muna. It was actually a bad pass dahil yung bola hindi eksakto doon sa tao. Hinabol ni Vince Hizon to break up an easy layup or a fast break. And he will pick up a foul here.
And Mike Booster.
Ayan si Pido.
Ayan po si Pido Horenzo kanina nakabuslo ng 2 3-point shot.
Yes. And nakaupo si Horenzo. He has paid. Talking about Pido Horenzo, he has scored 9 points lahat nakuha niya sa fourth quarter and yet nakaupo right now si Pido Horenzo.
Well, Gayoso is checking back in. Alam po natin ito si Gayoso had 10 points at the end of the first half. And he had a 4-point play yata nakakonect siya. No?
Back in the first quarter, yes. Second quarter. Mitablay ang tira ni Mike Mustre. Abante po ang San Miguel Beer ng 5. This game is by no means over. Alam natin ang recuperating powers ng Gordons but they've got to do it.
Ito si Chris King.
3-point shot. Chris King, malakas. Gayoso with the rebound. Ilalabas niya. Si Locsin, titira ng 3. Wala pa rin. Aquino offensive rebound. Wala pa rin. Chris King, one more time. Yes. Lead is down to 3.
But a partner, too many 3-point attempts by Gordon Gin when there's still a lot of basketball time to go. At maswerte ang Gordon Gin nakapulot ng offensive rebound and a putback si Chris King.
Racela, buhay pa ng baseline. Goes up. Oh, what a move!
Also Racela down the baseline.
At ang San Miguel Beer.
Time for Alaxan. Also for rheumatism and arthritis. Even for toothache.
Welcome back Philippines. Noli Yala po kasama si Kinito Henson para sa huling 51 saglit ng ating knockout Sunday game ng PBA Commissioner's Cup.
3-point shot! Yes! A big 3-point shot na hindi challenge ng depensa ng San Miguel Beer. Dalawa na lang ang lamang ng San Miguel.
What a game! Kung akala mo tapos na yung laro, hindi. Babalik ang isang koponan and now Gordon's Yen coming back. That much time remaining.
Malayo pa to.
Racela, hinahanap si Jeff Ward. Cut ni Racela, walang pasa. 6 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Traveling at tinawag kay Mike Mustre.
Big infraction on the part of Mike Mustre. Again, hindi nila naipasa yung bola kay Jeff Ward. Front
lumapit, laban kay Mike Mustre. Nasa likod si Racela, mutik na maagaw. Inilabas. Chris King. Only 9 seconds shot clock. And a shot ni Locsin. And listen to this crowd.
And the score is tied.
9 seconds remaining. Oliva from rocking with 9 seconds remaining. Tabla po ang ating talaan. Yan ang ating game reset. Bola ng San Miguel. They opt to inbound sa kanilang backcourt.
And partner, what San Miguel Beer cannot afford to do is to give up the ball on a steal. And they gotta get the shot up.
Rosella.
Ito rin yung tira ni Rosella. Wala.
Ward, wala pa rin. And that'll do it.
And it will go into overtime. And Gordon Gin not fouling, which is a good thing to do because both teams in the penalty. And now the crowd so much into it. 5-minute extension, mga kaibigan.
This knockout game is not yet over. We need 5 more minutes para ma-decide itong knockout game. We'll be back, mga kaibigan. tayo itong dalawang koponan nito to get to the finals, and we will need extra minutes to decide this ball game. 80 all after 4 quarters, mga kaibigan. At balik tayo sa igang square one para dito sa knockout Sunday PBA game ng Commissioner's Cup.
Partner, the last 2 minutes, I think the key man was Chris King. Yung kanyang 3-point shot at saka yung depensa niya.
Yung pasa niya, yung isa pa niyang pasa.
Yung isa pang pasa.
Oo.
He has been the key man here for Gordon's Gin.
One thing going for San Miguel Beer, 5 fouls ni Locsin, ni Gayoso, nitong si, and then several other key players including Marlo Aquino. Samantala, 3-point shot niya as a tournament is Valdavid with the rebound. Siya nagdala, tuloy-tuloy si Valdavid. Oh, the basket!
Wide open lay for Valdavid. A fast break attack.
Gordon has strung up 7 straight points. Mula nung nilamangan ng San Miguel Beer ng 5 sila.
Well, partner, biglang nag-pattern yung offense ng San Miguel Beer once again.
As I tono, 6 seconds na lamang muli sa kanilang shot clock. It's down to 3. Mustre, lumapit, inalaglag pa, naubusan ng oras.
Eto si Valdavid again.
No,
He's stepping up. Okay.
Yes, mukhang babalik dahil sa ingay dito. Hindi na marinig yung dito. Pero grabe ang ngayong ipinapakita ng intensity kinito ng Gordons, hindi lamang sa opensa kundi sa kanilang depensa.
Yes. And especially ito si Chris King. Napakaganda ng depensang nilalaro niya against Jeff Ward. Hindi na makahawak ng bola ito si Jeff Ward.
Yes.
Yung kanyang denial defense, yung front defense.
Yan yung sinasabi
trouble
natin.
situation.
Yes.
Ang dami pala. With 5 fouls, eto si Chris King being hounded by Abuda. Pacha!
Oh! And he's feeling it, Kinito. He's
Yes.
feeling the
He's
shot
taking
now.
charge.
Yes.
Chris King is taking charge of this ball game offensively and defensively.
4-point lead para sa Gordon's Gin. 3 minuto at kalahati po nalalabi.
And San Miguel Beer is taking too long trying to work the ball inside for Jeff Ward. Ito.
Oh, ang hirap na tira yon.
And he was
Pinasapit.
fouled.
And Jeff Ward will go to the free throw line. JV Gayoso will pick up his 6th personal foul. At siya yung upo na. Well, he played well nung inupo niya si Vince Season defending against Mike Mustre. So ngayon, si Jeff Ward ang pupunta sa free throw line.
And partner, this could be a blessing here for Gordon because si Pido Harencio ang papalit kay JV Gayoso.
Pido Harencio had 9 points back in the 4th quarter. 2 bombang 3-point shot. At si Jeff Ward as a pressure cooker.
Yung unang tira ni Jeff Ward pumasok.
Ang huling tungtong ng San Miguel Beer sa isang finals was back in 1995, the Governor's Cup. Ang Gordon's Gin, of course, last conference lamang. Pero ang kanilang kampyonato have been very, malayo. Ang huling panalo ng San Miguel Beer back in 1994. Ang Gordon's Gin, 1991. Tatlo.
Partner, ito si Valdavid is making things happen here. And what a drive by Valdavid.
And talk about take charge. Valdavid with 4 points dito sa extension. 4 muli.
Partner, ang energy level ni Valdavid napakataas. At alam naman natin dito si Olsen Royla must be so tired at this stage.
And this man must be tired too, Kinito, dahil ito si Jeff Ward has been working like a horse. And maybe,
Well,
masama to.
this is bad.
Oo, iniinda
He
niya
is
yung
now
kanyang,
writhing in pain.
iniinda niya yung kanyang kaliwang paa. Oh boy. Jeff Ward picking himself up right away. Muntik na yun. Panoorin natin muli. He turns around. Ayun, natapakan yung paa ni Valdavid.
Yes. Sino kaya matatawagan ng foul?
Sino tinawagan ng foul?
Valdavid?
Valdavid picking up the foul. At may 30-second timeout na itinawag. Ang full timeout ang tinawag. We'll go back. Muli po, magandang gabi Pilipinas. Noli Yala po kasama si Kinito Henson. Kanina ito na mga nangyari. San Miguel Beer went on top by 5. Rosella was the key man. Pero kaagad nakabalik ang Gordon's Gin. They never gave up. Isang 3-point banger mula kay Chris King. At pagkatapos nun, ang kanyang napakagandang pass sa loob. At ang Gordon Sien really coming back here. Watch this play again. Chris King whipping a pass inside. Leaping record.
Itong Gordon Sien, wala pa silang talo when they play overtime. That includes the 1996 season.
Ang update kay Jeff Ward, well, natapakan yung kanyang ika nga daliri sa paa. But he's okay, and he missed the first free throw, however. So he's not really okay.
Well, etong sinasabi natin kay Jeff Ward, I think the pressure slowly getting to him. And stark contrast kay Chris King, who is a player who can take charge. But 2 free throws, patako ni Oso na sila yung bola.
On a good tap ni Freddy Abuda. Again, Abuda keeping that ball alive. Under 3 minutes to play. Marami pa mga oras dito sa ating extension period. Overtime. Asaytono, 3-point shot! Triple V! Number 1 para kay Nelson Asaytono. 13 puntos para kay The Bull. At dalawa na lang muli ang abante ng Gordon Sien Pinito.
And that's a big shot by Nelson Asaytono. That is only his first triple of the game. Ito si Locsin.
Grabe
He's got 5 personal fouls. Ito, triple team inside. Double
Uy!
team inside.
Malamya yung pasa. Malamya yung pasa ni Noli Locsin. And now San Miguel Beer has an opportunity to tie. And what a game here. They come back and forth. Para mga boksingero nakakakuha ng second win. Pinito.
At saka parang pendulum dito.
Oo.
Back and forth, swinging.
Rosella. Wala. Nakiasa ngayon. 6 na saglit sa kanilang shot clock. Sumiksik sa loob. Pumasok na naman ang layup. 5 fouls na si Noli Locsin. And that's why the defense was not as tough as he wanted.
Exactly. At alam nyo ni Nelson Asaytono.
Last 2 minutes is brought to you by Hope Luxury Cigarettes. We have a deadlock at 86. Chris King. Arenzo. Balik kay Chris King. Tumina ng 3. Yes!
Ito na naman si Chris King. Halos hindi na nagmimintis ito.
Triple V number 2 para kay Chris King. 33 puntos na ang import ng Gordon Sien. Rasala. Uy, walang bantay. Walang defense ang Gordon Sien sa gitna. Marlo Aquino was nowhere to be found.
And also Rosella quickly exploiting that situation.
A minute and a half. This is Knockout Sunday. Do or die. Noli Locsin, hinaman ng depensa. Wala. Jeff Ford with the rebound. A minute and 15 remaining. Wala pong kukurap. This is the PBA Mystery Theater at its best.
Sudden death. Also Rosella shot.
And
Okay. Yeah. Hello. Mano, ikaw ba ito? Dito ka, Mano. Okay. Balik ka dyan agad. Balik ka agad dyan. Okay, son. Pumat ka, pagayon dyan. The drive is foul dyan, ha? Oo. Okay. Wala nga rin yung sa kabila. Okay. Now, look. Pag nag-double ito, listen up. Pag nag-double ito, panik ito dito, ikot. Pasa mo dyan, okay? Control, ha? Okay, it looks like Coach Robert Jaworski designing a play for his locals kasi Tagalog ang usap niya. Kanya hindi naintindihan ni Chris King. Okay.
At palalahanan natin ang ating mga fans after the game. Yan po, may interview tayo sa winning coach. Best player interview. Kasama na rin si Coach Tim Con at yung of course celebration sa dugout. Amin pong ihatid yan after the game. Kung matatapos tong game na to. Napaka-dikit ng dalawang koponan. 1 point lead para sa San Miguel Beer. That much time remaining in the first extension. Ayaw nating discount yung second eh.
Ito si Chris King has been hot from long range. At si Abuda is now taking him on.
Aquino gets the basket. That's the design play na ginawa ni San Jaworski.
Yes. Marlo Aquino coming in strong and using the soft touch.
Isa ang abante ng Gordon Sien.
Partner, wala na sa low post si Jeff Ward.
Well, he may be injured.
This is a big offensive adjustment on the part of San Miguel Beer.
5 seconds to shoot at may foul si Noli Locsin. That will be number 6 on the tank.
Noli Locsin will go to the sidelines at
And Locsin,
penalty situation now, Gordon Sien.
pagkatapos na makascore si Locsin ng 12 puntos, 5 rebounds. Gagraduate po si Noli Locsin dito sa larong ito and he will not finish this game with 22.7 seconds remaining. Abante ang Gordons ng isa.
Si Benny Cheng ay papasok para sa Gordon Sien. Watch out, they will double. Look, it's a double shot, listen. It's a double shot. Please listen.
Lee is using every strategy in the book. Yan po ang game summary. 8 deadlock, 11 lead changes. Dalawa na nag-fall out. But this is the important part of the game. 22.7 seconds remaining. Abante po ang San Miguel Beer ng 1 puntos. Nasa penalty ng Gordon sa San Miguel Beer. Malinis pa.
Well, key word ni Coach Robert words in a timeout control situation. Ito si Baldavid taking the shot.
At may foul na binigay si Chris King laban ni Freddy Abuda. Maagang itinignan ni Baldavid. They did not want to take the last shot in this game, ha? Ganito.
I thought that they were going to work the clock down to get the best possible shot. Well, alam siguro ng Gordon's Gin na yung San Miguel Beer not yet in the penalty. And they probably figured if they work the clock down to about 10 seconds, then San Miguel Beer will start. Kaya tama din ang ginawa ni Baldavid.
Tama.
At tama din ang ginawa ng Gordon's Gin to foul Freddy Abuda and put him in a pressure situation to make free throws.
Oh, sablay ang una ni Freddy Abuda. And you can just hear a lot of people whispering prayers here. What a game. Sabi ni Sonny Jaworski, tandaan nyo, may rebound yan.
And Jaworski is looking for the possible rebound, anticipating another miss, and making the cross.
Abuda
It's Freddy Abuda.
All concentration. He makes the second free throw. Wala nang timeout si Sonny Jaworski. That much time remaining. Baldavid.
Beer.
Let's see.
Yes, and they call
30 seconds. 30-second timeout ang tinawag ng Gordon's Gin. With that much time remaining, they no longer have any full timeout. 30-second meron sila. Finito. Obviously, itong larong ito will go down to 1 shot. Pero ang tanong dito, sinong titira niyan?
Well, pakinggan natin si Coach Papichuel. Baka malaman natin.
You can pop up here. Okay? Now, set it up. 2-1 special. Okay, Malo? Ha? Benny, dito ka sa kabila. Okay? Okay. 2-1 special. Pag naipasa mo dito, Pido or Bal, pick on you right here. Palit na kayo. Ikaw sa kanan, ikaw sa kaliwa. Dito ka, ha? Okay? Pero Malo na kayo ba, ha?
Partner, the big question to ask is, titira ba sila ng 3-point shot to win the game? Or are they looking for a second overtime?
Well,
Tandaan natin ang San Miguel Beer, not yet in the penalty. Wala pa silang na-foul dito sa overtime period natin. And they can afford to give up 2 fouls before getting into the penalty.
pinagtuunan ng pansin ni Sonny Jaworski si Chris King. Yan ang inbound. Successfully done. They will take probably the last shot. Chris King comes out. He goes inside. Gets fouled. Oh, muntik pang pumasok. That's a bad foul dahil patira na si Chris King.
Exactly.
At si Freddy Abuda, umasim ang muka. At siya ay tatanggap ng kanyang 5 personal foul. Chris King ngayon ang susubukan mula sa free throw line. That has been the stats pagdating sa free throws.
And dahil free throws ng San Miguel Beer. Pero partner, wala sa penalty yung San Miguel Beer.
Yes.
And they did not foul before Chris King went into the act of shooting. Yan ang hindi natin maintindihan sa nangyari ng San Miguel Beer. And here's Chris King missing the first free throw.
In the semis, si Chris King only averages 62.9%. At the most reliable free throw shooter para sa Gordon's Gin. He has missed 2 ngayong araw na to. 7.7 seconds remaining. That is the drama dito po sa knockout game ng Commissioner's Cup. Chris King, second free throw. Sinadyang isablay pero pumasok. At ngayon, ang San Miguel Beer with a 1-point lead. Sila naman ang tatawag ng timeout.
Freddy, you and Jeff. Nelson, you and you're way over. You said it hard. Hard. All right? Take it out here. Nelson, you're here. Yeah. Don't get trapped on it. Pivot. I'm the ball. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Paus na si Ron Jacob.
Ubusan na yata ng boss si Ron Jacob. Pero partner, it's very important for San Miguel Beer that good free throw shooters receive the ball from the inbound. Eto, puro 0 na nakikita natin. Except San Miguel Beer with 1 foul to give. Hindi nila ginamit the fact that they were not in penalty in the last play. At maswerte sila.
Tagilit
Just
pa
one of
yun,
2 free throws to Chris King. At partner, si Chris King actually deliberately tried to miss his second free throw.
Pero
Pumasok lang.
Yes. Inbound
Okay.
ng San Miguel Beer will be at their backcourt. At tingnan natin, mukhang Gordon's Gin naghahanap ng agaw or at least Sisiguraduhin nilang, yun, may foul na binigay kay Olsen Racela. Si Marlo ang bibigyan. Mukhang, no, si Baldavid. Baldavid picking up the foul. That'll be number 3 on Baldavid.
Partner, that,
number 4.
yes, the play was set up for either Asartono or Racela to get the ball. Sila kasi ang pinaka-steady sa mga free throw shooters ng San Miguel. Ngayon naman with 6.5 seconds to go, alalahanin natin, San Miguel Beer has 1 foul to give. Wala pa sila sa penalty.
Ginito, isa pa dapat natin gunitain. Yung 3-point shot nitong si Baldavid nung tinalo nila ang San Miguel Beer na ni-replay natin prior to this game. This is the same situation. Racela making the first free throw to give them a 2-point lead. Now, he may make the second one and just panigurado ika nga. Look at Vincison at ang kanyang kakamping si Dudot Jaworski. Sonny Jaworski, all intensity, but his team in a severe handicap right now. Wala na silang timeout. At si Racela nasa kanyang kamay. Ang pagkakataong bigyan pa sila ng malaking kalamangan.
Kung may pasok ni Racela ito, look for the quick inbound.
Wala. Rebound nakuha ni Marlo Aquino. Ibinato kay Baldavid. Baldavid is there. He goes all the way. Yes! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Second extension.
What a game, Ginita. And we were telling you.
Pasok na at wala na yun.
Oh boy! I have never seen a game like this.
Double overtime.
The second of overtime right after this. And sa Cuneta Astrodome, ito nangyari nung huling 6 na segundo in the first overtime, and we told you that it may happen again, and it did. Marlo Aquino with a tremendous rebound. Eksakto ang pasa niya, and the same man we were talking to you about, the Flash, Baldavid muli ang nagbigay ng tabla, and we are in the second overtime of this knockout game.
At partner ito si Nelson Ajaitono knew that Baldavid was 1-2 steps ahead of him. Kanya, he did not even try to block the shot. Baka ma 3-point play opportunity pa ang mabigyan ito si Baldavid.
Alam mo, siguro ang dapat natin gunitain dito nangyari prior to that. Yung final nila si Racela, maswerte ang Gordon G na tawagan ng foul. Si Baldavid, hindi si Marlo, because Marlo Aquino was the one who was able to pitch that pass.
And partner, one thing also we must point out that San Miguel Beer was not able to take advantage of the fact that hindi sila nag-penalty nung overtime period, and they were not able to use the fouls that they could have given up.
And I don't know the condition ni Jeff Ward. He has been playing with
Partner,
no relief.
limping na ito si Jeff Ward. Ito si Baldavid is going to go to town dito sa second overtime. Partner, si Jeff Ward halos hindi na nakakalakad.
He's practically
Wala na.
useless dito sa larong ito.
And
He's
you
not
look,
even in the play at may foul na naman binigay si Benny Cheng. And look at him, minamasahe ni Jeff Ward yung kanyang kaliwang hita. That's a sign that he may be suffering from a little bit of cramps now.
hindi natin malaman if it's a case of yung stub toe niya, yung nangyari kanina, o kaya cramp.
He has been playing almost a total of 49 minutes now. Jump shot, mapupulot, rebound, nakuha ni Baldavid.
Ito na ang Gordon's Gin.
Benny Cheng, at sabi niya, itayin kita partner. Ikaw ang mainit, ikaw ang tumira, pasok ka naman!
And Baldavid is taking over for Gordon's Gin.
Natapik patungo kay Jeff Ward. And look at Ward, talagang iniinda niya.
But it's 4 against 5 at San Miguel Bay, now playing almost importless. Buti po siguro. Ibakuna nila muna ito si Jeff Ward. Supply. Ay, hindi. Block pala yun.
Yes. Ward. Hindi siya titira. He has no legs to go up here. But
And the shot clock is
down to 3. At ang bota matatapik palabas. Bola ng San Miguel Beer, but only 2 seconds sa shot clock ng Beermen. And this man has been outstanding para sa Gordon's Gin.
a gallant stand by both teams.
As I take a 3-point shot. Wala. At ang San Miguel Beer kinito beginning to fall apart in the seams now.
I think the exhaustion factor, partner, at saka the fact that Jeff Ward is now a hobbled defender.
Anything na bitawan, so a big break para sa San Miguel Beer. It may have been a 6-point lead. Right now, apat po ang abante ng Gordon. 3 and 15 remaining dito sa second overtime. And Jeff Ward, a pitiful sight. Pagkatapos ng ipinakita niyang gallant and heroic stand nung apat na quarters at isang overtime. Asay Tono, lumapit, nalusutan ng depensa. Challenges the entire defense. At may
There will
foul.
be a foul. Partner, One adjustment that Coach Robert Jaworski might want to make is that ito si Chris King. Hanggang ngayon, binabantayan si Jeff Ward. Halos hindi na makalakad dito si Jeff Ward.
Oh boy.
It may be better to have a local go on Jeff Ward. I don't think he can continue playing. Wala na.
Pero grabe ang kanyang talagang he
Yung
wants
fighting
to stay.
spirit.
Grabe.
Yung fighting spirit ni Jeff Ward. He's on the floor.
And may timeout na tatawag ang San
Halos
Miguel
hindi na niya kaya.
This is human drama. Well, babalik po kami. May timeout ang San Miguel Beer. An ending dito po sa ating knockout game. Abante ang Gordon's Gin ng 4 in the second overtime. Welcome back Philippines. Noli Yala po kasama si Ginito Henson. Si Jeff Ward patuloy na nangingisay sa sakit dun sa sidelines. Si Tignadices replaced him dito sa puntong ito. 3:01 remaining.
Partner case of the cramps for Jeff Ward. At halos na hindi na makalakad dito si Jeff Ward.
Need a stretcher.
Yes, I think they're gonna take him out.
Ganyang kasama because usually ang cramps, pag hinila mo yung binti, lumuluwag yung muscle. Pero yung kanya, sa sobrang dehydration at saka siguro sobrang pagod, hindi na makabalik yung muscle patungo din sa And look, there's neck, his legs, both legs it appears now are suffering from the cramps.
Palagay ko, this is the curtain for Jeff Ward, and a stretcher now is being brought inside the stadium.
Pero tandaan natin, 4 lamang yung kinito. As I told has 2 free throws. If he makes both, San Miguel Beer is still in the thick of the fight here.
Totoo yan. This game is not yet over.
Except for Jeff Ward.
Of course, yung handicap ng San Miguel Beer. Alam natin ito si Chris King has been hot
Grabe.
towards the late fourth quarter at saka yung overtime period.
Grabe to.
Pero pare, pumapatay si San Miguel Beer. Hindi na si Chris King, kundi si David. And David has also
20 na puntos, 12 rebounds, 4 na sapal si Jeff Ward. And what a stand para dito sa import ng San Miguel Beer. Right now, it will be all Filipino para sa San Miguel Beer with 3 minutes and 1 second remaining. But of course, it's still anybody's game. Sometimes yung pure spirit, yan ang athleticism, yun ang nagdadala sa mga mandalaro.
Well, still a lot of basketball time to go. 3 minutes. Eto si Nelson Asaitono. Yung kanyang unang free throw. Alam po natin ito si Marlo Aquino with 5 personal fouls.
Dart de la Cruz will be given a tough job, perhaps, of trying to check si Marlo Aquino or si Benny Cheng. Asaitono taking sure aim, makes both. At dalawang abante ng Gordon's Gin. Ang dapat hindi mangyari sa Gordon's is to be overconfident with Jeff Ward out of the game. Chris King, laban si Abuda, na-double team. He kicks it out. Benny Cheng, libre si Arencio.
Si Arencio, sataksak. Tumaksak na nga.
Pedro Arencio with his first 2 points in the second overtime. A total of 11 points para sa Arencio ng Gordon's Gin. Racela. Pas si Nelson Asaitono. Siya ang ikang mabubuhat dito sa kupunan na to. 11 seconds sa shot clock. Racela nilaglaki De La Cruz. Good shot. Malaki ang De La Cruz.
Partner, the last time the PBA experienced a double overtime game was in December 15, 1995. And the finals game between San Miguel at Alaska.
And we're not discounting a third overtime dito kinito. Although magalit na yung mga anak ko. Samantala, may blocking foul. Laban kay Nelson Asaitono. At pang-anim na yung partner ni Nelson.
And Nelson Asaitono will foul out of this game. Bukas na ang loob ng San Miguel Beer at wala si Jeff Ward. At ngayon, makawala pa si Nelson Asaitono. And Bong Alvarez is being tapped. Ang rebounding shot ng San Miguel Beer, halos wala na.
Benny Cheng, yun ang nakita niya. He fished the last foul ni Nelson Asaitono. It was a good call.
Yes.
Si Asaitono medyo gumawi dun sa daanan ni Benny Cheng. At si Bong Alvarez checking in para kay Nelson Asaitono. So this is a very small lineup now para sa San Miguel Beer.
Exactly. It is control of the boards that is the key. Ayan ang mangyayari ngayon. Gordon's Gin is going to dominate the boards with its big lineup.
2 minuto, 8 saglit po ang nalalabi. At kami patuloy po nagagalak na makasama kayo in the second overtime of the knockout game. 2 for 2 from the line to Benny Cheng. 4-point lead para sa Gordon's Gin as we go into the third last 2 minutes. Brought to you by Hope Luxury Cigarette. Racela. Hinahanap si Alvarez. Siya ngayon ang kanilang tirador. Inside pass. Abuda takes a jump shot. Oh, this San Miguel team is critic. Pinito talagang hindi pumapalag.
Well, talagang lumalaban pa. It's just a 2-point lead here for Gordon's Gin. Import or no import.
They have
Actually, both teams really, they have really played so well at Pacific King. Kumakana pa.
balik sa apat ang abante ng Gordon's Gin. And Gordon's now trying to pick the spots na tirahin nila. Alvarez na double team.
Well, partner,
Sumaksak sa loob. Alvarez hapal ni Marlokin. Oh,
that's going to be the key play.
that may be a
That
big
might
play.
be it. And now Gordon's Gin is going to control this game until the end.
Gordon's Gin looking for a third straight appearance sa finals. They have never won the Commissioner's Cup. Marlo Aquino, nabitawan. Alvarez ngayon, binigay kay Bong Alvarez. Ay natin kay Art de la Cruz, tuloy-tuloy si De Los Vintes ang layup. He probably, dapat inintay niya na yung mga kakampi niya.
Well, nagbatali si Art de la Cruz that time, but not meant to be. And Gordon's Gin is just going to clock down, although there is still time for another possession for San Miguel Beer.
That much time remaining dito sa second overtime.
And it looks like San Miguel Beer is giving up. They're not even trying to foul.
Three-point
here's
shot, Kapos.
an air ball.
33 seconds remaining. Ang San Miguel Beer still has one more full timeout. Itatawag na ngayon ni Coach Ron Jacobs. Huling hinga ng San Miguel Beer. And the celebration continues dito po sa Cuneta Astrodome. Bagamat hindi pa tapos ang ating laro, the Gordon's Gin fans are pretty confident that they have the bag dito. Apat ang kapante nila with 33 seconds remaining. Pero kung ika nga itong mamang ko, magsunod si Austin Rosella, hindi siya ika nga tatalon sa kanyang vapor. He will continue to anchor this team.
Our partner San Miguel Beer working on a big handicap. Wala na si Nelson Asaitono. Injured si Jeff Ward. Ito po ang ating game reset. At ang San Miguel Beer, just one team foul with 2 fouls to give before entering the penalty. And 33.2 seconds to go.
No matter what happens dito, Kinito, this has been a tremendous game. Talaga namang sulit na sulit, and ika nga walang dapat ikahiya ang kahit anong
Kung sino
dito.
matalo,
Kahit
yes.
na sinong coach, kahit na sinong player.
Oo.
It was a tremendous.
By enjoying this game down to the last seconds.
33 seconds remaining. San Miguel Beer pumapalag pa. Ika nga habang bilog ang bula, may pag-asa. Rosella, pumaporma ng 3. Walang titirahan. Abuda ay binalik kay Austin Rosella. No shooters para sa San Miguel Beer. Abuda, he will take a 3-point shot. Wala. Rebound ni Chris King.
That was the only option available for San Miguel Beer, and now Art de la Cruz giving up the foul, but a case of too late.
Art de la Cruz tatanggap ng foul. At yan ang ating VAT 69 player of the game. No other than the Flash. Val David, 16 points. 4 nakuha niya dito sa second overtime. 6 kuha niya nung first overtime. A total of
Exactly.
10 points in both overtimes.
Ito si Marlo Aquino, the final slam dunk of the game. And Gordon's Gin will advance to play Al-Aqsa in a best-of-7 championship series for the second conference championship.
Gordon's Gin, 3 championships ang kanilang pangkisa. This will be their 13th finals appearance, and the celebration continues sa Cuneta Astrodome. Parang nanalo ng kampiyonato, and why not? It's been a war dito sa Astrodome. Marlo Aquino played well. A good block shot laban kay Bong Alvarez. Danny Dorsky leading his charges all the way to the finals for the 3rd straight time. Ginito, 13th finals appearance ng Gordon's Gin.
And for Gordon's Gin, this could be the start of something big. Of course, Al-Aqsa waiting in the wings.
Pero walang dapat ikalang sa Miguel Beer dito, Kinito. They played well. They had the lead to both overtimes. They collapsed. Naubusan ng tao. Kumbaga may war of attrition. Sila ang natalo dun sa perang yon. Again, ang ating VAT 69 player of the game, Val David. Kami po ibabalik with more after these reminders. halos 3 oras, 2 extension period para matapos itong sudden death game. Nagwagi ang Gordon Jin ng 6, 106-100. Of course, it was too bad. Somebody had to lose this classic game, but it was a tremendous game.
But yan ang preview, sneak preview for the upcoming final series between Alaska and Gordon Jin. If you thought that was exciting, watch out for our finals.
Well, dahil po dun sa pagkakahaba-haba na nangyari namin maibigay ang winning code at yung ating VAT 69 player of the game, again, di ba, win VAT 69 player of the game. Ang ating Hardy Flex Billboard King of the Board, nagmula rin sa Gordon Jin, ang hari mismo. Chris King of the Board today, a total of 17 rebounds, leading his team back to the finals, the third straight appearance para sa Gordon Jin.
Kapag na pinakita ni Chris King that he is indeed a quality inboard and he can get the job done not only offensively but yung defensive effort niya kay Jeff White, particularly in the fourth period, that also shoved the Gordon Jin situation.
So, ang game 1 mga kaibigan, ang kampyonato ng Commissioner's Cup, magpapasimula Martes, Alaska laban sa Gordon Jin at 7:30, of course, yung battle for third, Santa Lucia, San Miguel, 5:15, dito rin po sa Coneta Astrodome. Pinito, pagod na ako, pero sulit ito.
Talaga sulit na sulit, and as I mentioned, this is a preview of what you can expect sa ating finals, Alaska versus Gordon Jin.
And we'll see you on Tuesday mga kaibigan. Again, sa ngalan po ni Kinito Henson at ang aming director si Abit Ramos, the entire Vintage staff, salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay. Ako po si Nole Yala. So long everyone from the Coneta Astrodome.